Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your favorite realtor, Ruth Marquise Haynes. Today we are talking about buying a home. I hope you're doing well. And what your friends and your family won't tell you. I love friends and family because, our business is built, like 90% of our business is referrals, friends and family. We want to do a great job as realtors so that we can get, you to refer us to your friends and family, because it's much easier. It's much better. And we have already established a relationship rather than just working with complete strangers all the time. Excuse me. Anyway, so good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So I love family and friends because when things go wrong, you could be like, oh my gosh, such and such went wrong. But my friends and family told me that they had a hard time with this and they had a hard time with that. And this situation happened, that situation happened. And it helps. It does. But sometimes friends and family can give you advice. And if you don't weigh that advice against expert advice, then you might be taking the wrong road or the wrong perspective. You know what I'm saying? And basically we are programmed as human beings to always try to get around stuff. But your realtor, and I'm not selling anything, listen, if you want to use somebody else, knock yourself out. But by the way, if you do have a question, call or text me at 267-259-4639. I'm not for everybody, but I definitely open my arms to everybody. And I love to help. That's why I do these videos, because I want you to be educated. So if you want to be educated and you want to go somewhere else, no problem. But if you want me to help you, I'm here too. So this is just a value that I offer my dear friends and family on Facebook and everywhere else. Okay. Yeah, your friends and your family, they tell you that, hey, you should do this and you should do that and you should do this because they bought a home before. However, if you think about it, your expert, your real estate agent, does it every day. So I got to a closing and the guy was like, oh, this is so stressful. And and the lender was like, yeah, try doing that times 30 every month because that's how stressful it is. So we see a lot more. Every situation is different. Every situation is unique. And that's what people don't understand. So they're like, well, why isn't this the same way when I did mine? This is what happened. But you were not there to bully, to boss them around, say you should do this and you should have did that, right? So you have to really consider that. And it's a reason why you don't want friends and family in your business, because you're not going to tell them how much money you make or your credit score. They don't know all that stuff before. And they're like, well, I don't understand what this is that and that is this about. And if you tell them all of that stuff, trust me, they'll be like, okay, I get it now. So number one is that they only done it like once or twice, maybe 3 times. So if your professional is doing it every single day, think about when you first learn how to drive, or your teenager first learned how to drive, and you drove once in your life. Can you direct everybody on how to drive? No. Backseat drivers. So most of the backseat drivers, they've been around forever and they never drive, but they want to tell you how to drive. Some big mamas all back in the day, Anyway. But if you only drove 1 or 2 or 3 times, can you tell somebody that's driving a pickup truck how to drive? Or if you only drove an automatic, can you direct somebody on a stick shift? No. So that's why you need to listen to your expert. Number 2, their personal business. They're not going to tell you their personal business. They're not going to tell you how much money they make. Oh, no. You're not going to get that. They're not going to tell you their credit score. Anybody? Can I get an amen? All right. They're not going to tell you, or if they tell you their credit score, they're not going to tell you how much they make. They're not going to tell you how much debt they have or what they owe. So when your real estate agent knows that, when your mortgage lender knows that, they can calculate it, and everything is based off of the ratio. So they're not going to tell you your personal business. So everything that they say, you got to take it with a grain of salt and just take the good, take the bad, and then decipher it with your expert. Number 3, they don't know everything. Everybody thinks they know everything, but they don't. Like, listen, I know it's a sensitive topic. I know you love Boo Boo and Ray Ray and Shannon. I know you love them, right? You love them, right? But this is not their job. But whatever job they do, ask them what they do. But when it comes to what your expert is telling you, you got to find the right expert. If you trust them, if you find somebody that knows what they're talking about, they're helpful, they're caring. There's a lot of people that know what they're doing, but guess what? They don't care nothing about you behind closed doors. I know, because I talk to them all the time. Anyway, so they don't care nothing about you, or you can't trust them. They're not trustworthy, and they make decisions based on themselves, you know, and not based on you. So you definitely want people that's going to be able to help you in your situation. So if you want the 6 phases on buying a home, that's the next thing that you need to do, so you can find out how you can buy your home, all the steps that you need to prepare yourself. Mind you, it doesn't matter if you want to buy a home tomorrow, 6 months, a year, or 2 years from now. Let's get prepared. Let's get on the phone. 267-259-4639. Thank you. This is Ruth Marquise Hayes. I dare you to tag a friend. Bye.